What's up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be diving into something that's really cool and honestly something that's pretty unexpected. A crypto miner that doubles as a Bluetooth speaker. Now I don't know about you, but as home mining becomes more and more popular, it's nice that mining hardware is being designed with dual functionality in mind, as well as a form factor that looks more aesthetically pleasing in people's home. This is the FLUMINER L2 Scrypt Miner, and it's one of the most home-friendly, low-noise ASIC miners that I've tested to date. Now before we begin, I do want to give a quick shout out to today's sponsor, ASLMiner. They're one of the most trusted global distributors for ASIC and DPIN mining hardware, and they're known for their fast shipping, responsive customer support, and accurate real-time stock availability, so you're never stuck waiting on vague pre-orders or delays. Now, ASLMiner sent me this FLUMINER L2 to unbox, test, and share with you my honest review. And I've had it for about a month now. So if you decide you'd like to pick one of these up for yourself, head over to ASLMiner.com using my link in the description section below. And don't forget to use my code, ChrisLow, at checkout to get $30 off of your purchase. Okay, so with that in mind, let's jump in. Now, when I first unboxed this FLUMINER L2, I'll be honest, this thing looks nothing like your typical ASIC miner. Instead of that industrial jet engine in a metal box vibe, it actually feels more like a high-end speaker or designer tech accessory. The build quality is surprisingly premium. You've got a leather textured housing, gold metal accents, and a solid frame that gives it some heft at around 6.5 kilograms. Now, at a glance, let's take a look at the specs. It mines on the Scrypt algorithm, which means you can mine currencies like Dogecoin and Litecoin and other Scrypt currencies. It's also got a hash rate of 1.2 gigahertz per second, plus or minus 10%, and draws roughly 280 watts of power, again, plus or minus 10%. It's also super quiet with a noise level of less than or equal to 40 decibels. It's got built-in Wi-Fi, Ethernet, and Bluetooth 5.0 connectivity. And it has a size equal to 320 by 160 by 160 millimeters. It's clear FLUMINER wanted this to fit comfortably in a living space and not a garage or warehouse. Now my personal take, I love that you could literally place this in your living room or home office and nobody would guess it's quietly mining Dogecoin, Litecoin, and other Scrypt tokens in the background. Now, because of that compact lifestyle first design, it's not aiming to compete with huge industrial miners like the ASLMiner L7. Instead, this is more for people who want a balance between aesthetics, usability, and steady passive income. Now, one thing I do appreciate, especially for people new to mining, is just how easy this thing was to set up. ASLMiner shipped it securely packaged and pre-tested with the latest firmware. That's one thing I really respect about them. They don't just drop ship, they quality check, and they offer real support channels in case you need help. Now, to set it up, you basically just need to plug it into power. It supports either 110 to 240 volts. You connect it to the internet via Ethernet or Wi-Fi if you want it wire-free. And then you pair it to your phone over Bluetooth. And yes, the speaker part works instantly. You access the miner's web interface to input your Litecoin or Dogecoin pool credentials, which is super simple, and within minutes, it's running and it's quiet. Now, from a functionality perspective, let's first talk about the audio experience. The built-in Bluetooth speaker actually surprised me. The sound is clear, has decent bass, and it fills a medium-sized room perfectly. It's not a gimmick, it's genuinely a pretty good quality and usable speaker. Second, the mining experience. Once it connects to your mining pool, it ramps up pretty quickly to around 1.2 gigahertz per second. And it's been pretty steady for the last month that I've been using it. I can monitor hash rate, temperature, and fan speed from the web interface itself. And it's been working perfectly without any kind of hiccups. Now, in my case, I decided to set my miner up to mine on via BTC because it gives me the opportunity to merge mine so I can earn up to 8 different Scrypt tokens at a time. Although LTC and Doge are the key tokens that I'm actually mining. The rest is just gravy. And again, ASLMiner provides full setup documentation and after-sale support, which is rare in this space. Now, a lot of people underestimate how valuable that is when you're buying hardware that runs 24/7. But when it comes to hardware that has a short shelf life, it's an amazing feature to have. Now, with that in mind, let's talk about performance and profitability and what you can expect from this miner. From a performance standpoint, you've got the manufacturer specs, which again is roughly 1.2 gigahertz per second hash rate, roughly 280 watts of power draw, which is pretty close to what I'm getting in my real world tests. And my miner is pretty consistently hashing at a rate hovering between 1.18 and 1.25 gigahertz per second, as well as a power draw measuring closer to 320 to 340 watts at the wall. Now, noise did actually stay between 39 to 42 decibels, which is impressively quiet. And then on profitability, obviously this fluctuates with the network difficulty and of course coin prices, which we're pretty struggling with right now. But here's a ballpark on average of what I've been earning over the last month. At current rates, that's about 90 cents to $1.20 per day in revenue from Dogecoin and Litecoin combined before electricity. Now, if your power rate is around 10 cents per kilowatt hour, expect around roughly 60 cents to 70 cents per day net profit at today's prices. Now, if you're in a low cost region, let's say about 5 cents per kilowatt hour, it gets even better. And then if you're on solar like me, it's pretty much just profit all the way. And at least for me, regardless if the price of crypto keeps falling, I'm gonna keep on mining because overall, I'm bullish that the value will continue to rise over time. So over time, I figure no matter what, I'll break even or come out ahead as crypto becomes more mainstream. Now, Scrypt itself may not be increasing in value, but I will continuously trade for other cryptos that I think I'm bullish on. Now, that being said, you gotta keep in mind, mining crypto is not meant to replace your full-time income, but it is fun. It's consistent, and it's a good way to earn passive crypto, especially for hobbyists or people testing out the mining waters. Now, let's get into what truly makes this FLUMINER L2 stand out. Number one, quiet operation. Unlike those 70 decibel hairdryer miners, this hums softly at around 40 decibels. You can comfortably keep it in a bedroom or an office, like I have it right now. Second, dual functionality. It mines Dogecoin, Litecoin, and other Scrypt coins while doubling as a Bluetooth 5.0 speaker with USB playback support. Third, aesthetic appeal. You don't have to hide it. It's elegant enough to leave out and around the house. Fourth, plug-and-play simplicity. It's great for beginners, no Linux setup, no command lines, easy to use. Fifth, trusted source. Buying through ASLMiner means you get verified stock, international warranty options, and responsive post-sale support, unlike some of those random gray market resellers. That last one is huge. In a world full of sketchy ASIC listings and long delays, ASLMiner actually delivers real units that arrive fast. In fact, mine arrived in about a week after I placed the order, and it was packed perfectly, and they even followed up to confirm activation went smoothly. Next, let's talk about some of the downsides and my honest thoughts since I've been using this over the past month. Now, let's keep it real. No product is perfect. From a power draw perspective, it can be a bit higher than the official 280 watt specs. For me, it's closer to about 320 to 350 watts in some environments, especially when it gets hotter. ROI is modest. It's more of a lifestyle miner than a profit maximizing one. But that's okay because it is a lot more affordable than other powerful ASICs out there because of its home consumer focus. Now, firmware and pool options are improving, but they are still somewhat limited compared to heavy hitters. Although it is more affordable, the price does sit a bit higher than bare metal miners when you compare the price per hash rate. But again, you are paying for that quiet operation, the speaker functionality, and the stylish design. Not to mention a miner you can plug in and use casually at home. I think these trade-offs make sense for what it's trying to be, a home-friendly miner that doesn't dominate your life or your room. I like that I don't have to make accommodations for the miner and it can just sit comfortably in my home. So with that in mind, after using the FLUMINER L2 for about a month or more straight, here's my verdict. If you're someone who wants to get into mining without the noise, the bulk, or constant tinkering, this FLUMINER L2 is one of the best entry points right now. It's quiet, it's reliable, and it's even fun to use, especially since it doubles as a solid Bluetooth speaker. You can easily have music playing while you're multi-mining several tokens in the background. Now, the fact that ASLMiner backs this product makes it even better. They've built a reputation for selling legit ASICs with fast shipping, transparent specs, and top-notch customer service. I'd always recommend buying from a verified source like them rather than gambling on some unknown seller. So if you're ready to try it out, head over to ASLMiner.com and use my link and my code ChrisLow for $30 off your purchase. Anyways, I do want to thank you for watching this video. If you found this review helpful, please hit that like button and subscribe for more honest tech and deep-in hardware reviews. Make sure to also drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Are you someone who is already mining from home, or are you someone who is thinking of starting? Let me know in the comment section below. Again, I want to give a huge thank you to ASLMiner for sponsoring today's video and for supporting transparent reviews like this one. Don't forget, my link and code, ChrisLow, gets you $30 off your own FLUMINER L2 order. Until next time, happy mining, and I'll see you in the next video.